Hello, hello Marek, and hello Wujek Carmel. Welcome to the live stream on Sunday, 23rd of March. This is our first spring live stream, and it's not dark yet. Happy days, happy days. And this is a live stream from our caravan, from our new to us. Marek said campsite, but this place is so much more than a campsite. I would call it a caravan park. I don't think you can call it a holiday park yet. It's called a park. So we've been here for over 2 weeks now, and we actually did some work. So Wujek Carmel, aka Dominic, do you prefer to be called Wujek Carmel, or do you prefer to be addressed with your first name? This is a live stream from our caravan, and what you see is what you get. This is us in a caravan and our normal life on wheels on a new to us side. We haven't started working properly yet. We still have 1 more week of freedom, but we've been helping out the team, getting ready for not opening, because the site is open all year round, but we expect a boost in bookings for Easter and during Easter holidays. So all hands on board. Everyone is working very hard to make the site look presentable and beautiful. And it's very likely that the family running and owning the site is watching right now. If you do, hello! I can assure you that these daffodils were not picked from the beds inside the park. I picked them from the hedge outside. This is quite a healthy bunch, isn't it? And I went for a long walk to pick them. I couldn't resist them because they are so beautiful. The video family, lovely. Hello, hello, and welcome. I think it's your first time here, isn't it? The video familia. Are you from Germany by any chance? Yeah, this is a live stream, and you can ask me about my job on a caravan site, my life in a caravan, and yeah, you can ask me whatever you like about our campsite lifestyle. I'm used to saying, oh, I live and work on a campsite. Now we are in a caravan park, and this is actually a really lovely park, really luxurious, I would say, and in a beautiful setting. So I will tell you all about it. I will tell you what we've been up to last week and what we are going to do next. So please give this live stream a like. So now it's your chance to give a thumb up while I'm talking to you in real time. And remember that if you watch this stream on a different day, and many of you do, because we see that probably at least 100 people watch this stream as a video later on, so don't forget to still like and leave a comment. And I wonder, when you are watching our stream, what are you up to when you are watching a replay, when you watch it as a regular video? So please stay in touch and let us know what you are doing. Yes, first time from the Netherlands. And what's your name? Got any questions? Pop them in the chat, and Kat will do her best to answer. Yeah, Mark is very good at asking me questions to keep the chat going, to keep the live going, and I can see there are 5 of you with me right now. We've been to the Netherlands a few times, mostly traveling. We've been traveling through the Netherlands, either on our way to Poland or during our epic motorhome trip around Spain and France. And we've been camping in the Netherlands. We stayed at a campsite, actually a holiday park. I think it was near Breda. We broke down once in the Netherlands, close to Venlo, and I hope it was still the Netherlands, not Belgium. It was quite near the border and the city of Venlo. And our motorhome broke down, and beautiful art. How lovely. So how did you find our channel? Are you interested in a caravan? Maybe you own a caravan? Are you interested in living in a caravan or working on a campsite? Let us know. what brought us here? What brought us here together? Yeah, so we broke down in the Netherlands a few years ago in 2018 during our epic trip, and the beautiful recovery truck arrived, and they loaded us on a trailer. They loaded the motorhome with us inside, and officially the guy said, oh, you should be traveling in a van with us, in a cab, but because you have a dog and we didn't want to part with the dog, we didn't want to leave him in a motorhome alone, they allowed us as an exception to stay in our motorhome with our dog. So we've got quite interesting memories from the Netherlands. And Art, how was your weekend, and how is everyone's weekend? It is Sunday today. For us it was quite a busy day today because we are working outside and we work according to the weather. So we do things like this week we did quite a lot of painting, and we had quite a lot of wood to paint around the park, and obviously we want to do it in dry weather and preferably during warm weather. So whenever we have a chance, we get our paint and brushes and we go out to do some work. So this was the main task for us last week. And apart from that, as you can see in the thumbnail of this stream, and by the way, Marek, beautiful work, and thank you so much for giving me those beautiful white teeth on the thumbnail and choosing a nice photo. I can't even remember when we took this photo, maybe during our holiday in Tenerife. So this is a really beautiful graphic with daffodils. I can see you added some red flowers to the hedge. They are not there yet, those flowers, but probably there will be some flowers in our hedge. All in all, a beautiful thumbnail. Thank you so much. The video familia Art, great weekend, walked in a huge forest with the dog. How lovely. And Via Carmel, how was your weekend? And Vasilika, hello, sorry, I can't understand how I missed your greeting. Hi Kat and Marek, and hello. Have you picked any daffodils, Vasilika? Have you got any of those in your house? They are lovely. I love daffodils. Nothing screams spring as clearly as those beautiful flowers. However, they are lovely, but they don't last a long time at home, do they? They last much longer outside. However, I think we have like a quarter of a mile of the hedge filled with them outside the side. So I hope this is okay that I picked them. Sharon Harrison, hello. Have you started any caravanning adventures, any camping adventures in your van? I've seen quite a lot of solo campers this week. Quite a few ladies on site in their vans on their own. Oh, not on their own, usually with their dogs. But I can tell that the season has already started. And for many people, season never stops, because I know that quite a few of those ladies live in a van full time, and that's their home on wheels. Yeah, so quite a few ladies do life solo in a motorhome. Marek, watching but not chatting, say hi, don't be shy. Exactly, especially that, wow, there are 10 of you already. I hope everyone gave this video a like, this live stream a like. This is really a live stream, our first spring live stream. We've been here on the new site for over 2 weeks now, and we did a little bit of work, and we are going to do more in the coming weeks. Vasilika, I got some nice purple tulips from the supermarket yesterday. How lovely. Dominic, and you didn't answer my question, Via Carmel. Do you prefer to be... you did answer, sorry. The choice is yours. What is more convenient for you? I think Via Carmel. I will try to remember your first name, Dominic, but to make sure that everyone knows who I talk about, I will call you Wujek Carmel. I will stick to your YouTube nickname. Wujek Carmel, the weekend went by quickly. Yesterday I was shopping. This morning I played a match, and it's time to rest. That sounds like a busy time. Sharon, I'm going to a North Yorkshire camp in a couple of weeks. Can't wait for the first camp of this year. So you are about to start the season. Are you going to have an electric hookup? Because I was watching one of those ladies from the vans. Have you actually seen the video? The lady from the van, wasn't it? It's a good film. Or The Lady in the Van, The Lady from the Van, a British movie, very good. Anyway, I was watching one of those ladies. She's been here, I think, for 2 weeks, and she didn't use electric hookup. And I was just wondering, how on earth does this woman cope without electricity for her heating? Ask Kat anything within reason. She's ready. I am ready. Fire. Shoot your questions. North Yorkshire, yeah, that sounds really interesting and really beautiful. I haven't been there, but hopefully Sue and Graham, you are from Yorkshire, aren't you? They will join us and tell us what they've been up to, and they will tell us about their caravan adventures, because last week they mentioned they might live in a caravan. So, Sharon, are you going to have an electric hookup in North Yorkshire? Because it's super helpful to keep warm. There's nothing worse than being cold in your motorhome or your caravan. So yeah, living in a small space is a challenge, but living in cold small space, it's super difficult. And what we did last week, I think I already binned the box, but we bought ourselves an electric under blanket, and it draws only 70 watts of power, and it is amazing. So what we do at night, we turn our heating down, we lower the temperature down for the night, and we use our electric under blanket, and we just set it for the lowest setting, and we are toasty. And someone who saw us, a friend saw us with this electric under blanket under, our arm, and she was laughing at us that we need it, that we are too young to have an electric under blanket, that we should keep each other warm at night. So I said, well, we've been together for over 20 years, so now we need an electric blanket for the night. Come on. So we had some good laugh about it, but honestly guys, this is a game changer. I think I will include it in one of my videos as a tip. Vasilika, hi Damian, has Mark got back into running since you've been there? Marek, do you want to answer this question? Damian, hi, just checking in for a minute. Have you had a chance to watch the new British TV miniseries? Yes, we have, Adolescence. I would love to hear your thoughts. We loved it. In short, we absolutely loved it. It's weird that we are watching the same stuff on the streaming platform, but yeah, this is definitely up our street, and to not spoil it for everyone, because this is a massive show in the UK. It's probably one of the most popular right now. So in case you haven't watched it yet, it's quite a dark series. I think there are only 3 episodes, and it is about growing up in Britain, sadly. Growing up, I think, wherever. This story could happen anywhere in the world. Anyway, it is about a teenage boy, mostly about a teenage boy and his family. And the first episode begins with a scene of the police squad breaking into the house and dragging the boy out from his room and arresting him on a suspicion of murder. Yeah, highly recommend it if you like dark stuff. But yeah, it's one of those series which definitely shook us. Damian, have you enjoyed it? And what are your thoughts on that? My thoughts is, wow, good stuff, and I recommend it. Sharon, I love the film. I'm not going to have electric hookup this time. It's only for a couple of nights, but there will be a lovely fire pit and plenty of layers on. Maybe a hot water bottle and hot choc. That sounds lovely. The video family art, never too young for comfortable sleeping, love electric blankets. Marek, if you could upgrade one thing in your caravan instantly, what would it be? I think actually only one. I can already think of a few, and we've been living in a caravan full time only for maybe 2 weeks. But I think the upgrade, it would be an island bed. Charger, automatic satellite dish. Okay, that's actually a good question we can ask you guys. So for me it would be an island bed, and Jer Murphy, automatic satellite dish. So are you a big TV watcher, Jer? And what is your favorite show? What do you like watching the most? Funnily, we don't watch TV. We do stream series and films on streaming platforms, but we don't watch a regular TV, neither British or Polish. So we've been without a TV, without a traditional TV for a few years now. And what about you guys? If you could upgrade one thing in your caravan or your motorhome, what would it be? Sport. There's always something to watch. There's always something happening. One season ends, another begins. So what's happening right now? Is it rugby? I heard from the neighbor that I think we are in the middle of some big rugby matches right now. I watched a rugby match live once, and watching it on TV is quite scary. Watching the action live is even more thrilling. Hello, keep it real. How are you? How was your weekend? Marek, new here, say hi and tell us where you are watching from. Sharon, have you added anything new to your caravan and pitch since settling in your new site? I don't think we have anything new, but we'll have something new and super exciting very soon, because on this site we are allowed to have a fire pit. So we need to buy, and we had to buy quite a lot of things, quite a lot of stuff over the last few days, including the awning. Awning was the biggest investment, and we still have to add a few bits of equipment. So at the moment we are thinking, are we going for a vacuum cleaner or a fire pit? And I think it will be the fire pit, because I can sweep with a brush. I can clean a caravan with a brush for a few weeks till we get our first pay. But I can't wait to have a fire pit outside our caravan. Diamond, I was so moved by the series, by adolescence. It felt painfully true, especially for someone who experienced the challenges of growing up in that kind of world not that long ago. Yep, currently in Nepal. How lovely, keep it real. How lovely. How long are you going to stay there? And what is it like? We've never ventured beyond Europe. We dream of places like Nepal and Vietnam. How do you like this video? Ooh, the video family. I can see now after your nickname why you are interested in light. Hi everyone, hello, you are late today, soon, but I'm glad you made it. So you've been busy, you've had a busy day today, Sue, and where is your husband? And I noticed that the game is on between Vasilika and Graham and Sue, because you all commented the last video, and thank you so much for doing that. Graham is the top commentator right now, and Vasilika has has an ambition to either match or exceed or outdo Graham. So thank you everyone for watching our videos and commenting and reaching out, and thank you for coming here today to our little caravan. There are already 13 of you, and this is the most of people we've ever hosted in our van. So thank you so much for stopping whatever you are doing today on this Sunday evening to listen to my jolly chat, and thank you for coming over and checking on us, because for most of the time there are only 2 of us here in this caravan. And this is another challenge, and last week I was talking about challenges and changes and things we are adapting to. Another massive aspect of our life which changed is the fact, actually, can you see this? Because no one commented this beautiful canvas and this beautiful photo. So another massive change and another massive adaptation we are going through is not having Diesel with us in the caravan. This is actually the first time we are in a caravan, we are on wheels without our doggy. Yeah, caravanning is definitely better with dogs. The video family, fire pit is an excellent choice. Consider the Petromax Atago as a choice. Thank you so much. We will research it and check it out. Marek, rainy day at the campsite. What's your go-to activity? For me, it's a book. And I'm reading a book right now. And it's lovely. Hello, Graham. I knew you will follow. I knew you will follow your wife. Keep it real. On trekking holiday. Oh, really? Everest Base Camp! That is super thrilling. Only recently we were talking about it with Marek, and Marek would love to do that. Marek would love to go there and stay at the, probably even staying at the first base camp would be the adventure of a lifetime. How far, keep it real, how far are you hoping to go? Must say, your English is excellent, Kat. Well, thank you very much, keep it real. I feel a bit rusty because for the last 6 weeks we were in Spain, we were on Tenerife, so I haven't actually spoken English in a month and a half. But yeah, thank you so much. I do my best to be understood. Graham, hi Sharon, will you be doing some fire pit cooking? Of course I will, and I already think of soups, because this is the only thing I can't really cook right now, because soups take a long time and they, you have to simmer them. The longer the better, and I'm thinking like thick, creamy, veggie stuff. Homemade stock. And this would be perfect. A fire pit would be perfect for cooking soups, slowly. I can't wait for it. Diamond, I can't believe it took me so long to spot those stunning daffodils. See? Yes. Yeah, they are here. Have you got a good view of them, or shall I move them a little bit? Shall I move them? Are they in a good spot? Let me know, Diamond, if they need moving. Yeah, I was talking about it at the beginning of life, that they are not from the park beds, they are not from the borders inside the park where we are. We have a beautiful, maybe tomorrow I'll take a photo, we literally have a massive hedge outside as you come in. The park, Hidden Valley, the whole length of the site is about a mile, which is 1.6 kilometers for people on continent. So imagine, and probably a half of this length, there is a lawn outside, along the road. Between us and the road there's a beautiful lawn, and probably a few hundred meters there is a beautiful hedge full of daffodils, and it looks absolutely amazing. Voya Carmel, beautiful photo. We will always remember Diesel. I love animals very much. It is true that they are man's best friends, absolutely. Marek, what's the most ridiculous thing that you've spent money on for the caravan? You should tell me, Marek. Maybe you will answer this question because you are very good at getting ridiculous things for our caravan. Oh, lovely. Have you got any daffodils? Are there any signs of spring in Poland right now? Yeah, and keep it real. One of our favorite YouTubers recently, he said that he didn't conquer Mount Everest, but he did climb it, and he got to the top. But he was humble. He was so humble because he had so much support, and his support team was quite big, and he was throughout his videos recording this massive adventure. He was saying that I'm not really conquering this mountain, it's more like a holiday. However, it was a life and death situation. It was super risky and super difficult, and even with all the support he was still risking a lot, and it was still very demanding. But the guy is only in his probably mid-20s, and he's already been on top of Mount Everest. So my question is, what do you do after that? Where do you go from there? What do you do with the rest of your life? So this is just mind-blowing. And Marek always says, yeah, I would love to do that. And I say, I'm fine where I am. I don't have to be 8,000 meters above the sea level. Yeah, we bought a Cobb barbecue. Awful. Okay, so, okay. A barbecue. So that's a no. The most ridiculous thing we spend money on for the caravan for us. I was going to say the TV we have right now. We have a massive TV in the caravan right now, but this is the TV we bought for our last flat. So this wasn't really bought for the caravan. I honestly can't remember. No, I don't think we actually got. Maybe you guys, you tell me what you got. What was the most ridiculous thing you bought for your caravan or motorhome? Maybe a tent. I think most of the gear we bought was second-hand. I can't think of anything really outrageous, expensive, crazy. Keep it real. I'm not doing Everest Summit, not risking it. Exactly. Base camp is enough of a challenge. What's the height? How high is it? Damian, I don't really feel spring this year. Oh no, it's either cold, just like in the winter, or you wake up and the weather is like the middle of July. Oh, so quite extreme. It's either summer or winter. They just skipped spring in Poland. Yeah, waiting for favorable weather. Have you got a Sherpa? Is that the word? The guide? Keep it real. Damian Naski, I got hungry from mentioning the homemade soup. Yeah. I haven't had soup for a few days. Marek, what's the worst mistake a newbie caravaner can make? That's a good question. That's a good question. Try the Makalu or the K2 after the Everest. No time for boredom. That's for keep it real. So, the video familia, you asked us about light. We have, right now we are using our old lamp, which is quite big, and it's probably eating a lot of our electricity right now. But it's nothing fancy. It's a square halogen light. And I was looking right into it, and now I can't read from my phone. Marek, it's seeing them trying to level the caravan with the steady legs. Yeah, that's not great for your floor, is it? We bought electric lighting for the tent at the caravan. Waste of money. Ooh, Graham, not telling your partner you're emptying the toilet. Oh God. Oh, this is definitely the worst mistake someone new at caravaning can do. not warning people that there's no cassette, and they go on and use it, and I'm sure it happens. It happens probably with families, probably with children. Oh, I wanted to have a sip of my drink, but now I can't when I imagine this situation, using your Caravan toilet without the cassette in place. Well, I will have it anyway. The worst mistake. Oh yeah, I saw it. Actually, we were witnessing this. We saw something on our campsite, on our old campsite. 17,000 and half, over 17,000 feet. Using a local guide. Altitude sickness might be a problem. If so, I will not risk my health. Really, in such extreme conditions, in such a dangerous place, it is a life and death situation, whatever you do, isn't it? And we heard that even the slightest, the smallest health problem, like a toothache or a headache or a minor cut in these icy, windy and extreme conditions with very little oxygen in the air, the slightest health problem becomes a huge issue, and probably the worst one you can imagine, and the worst one you can get are stomach problems, an upset stomach. Now, I'm not going there. I'm not going anywhere near. Whereabout are you caravanning? We are in Devon. We are still in North Devon. So we are really pleased because we are still in our area where we've been living for the last 6 years. So it's really nice that we managed to get jobs in Devon, in North Devon, in the area we really enjoy. If you haven't already, tap that thumbs up. It really helps us out, yeah? Keep it real. Has the caravan season started for people? Yeah, where we are, the season is, going on for the whole year because the site is open all year round. And we do see people. We haven't seen any tent yet. There are tent pitches here, but we saw loads of touring caravans and motorhomes and camper vans. However, on the previous site where we were storing this caravan, and when we were there at the beginning of March, we saw people camping in a tent. Oh dear, had altitude sickness before and needed oxygen. Yeah, we really like North Devon, and we fell in love with this area. And bear in mind that before North Devon we were living in Cornwall for 15 years, I think, and we're exploring Cornwall quite a lot. And I have to say that right now, I prefer North Devon to Cornwall. Marek, thank you for another question. What's the best or worst advice you've ever been given about caravanning? Some people wash their caravans with a pressure washer, and I believe this is bad advice. This is bad tip. Would you agree with me? And even recently I saw someone washing their caravan, or maybe abusing their lovely caravan with a pressure washer. I thought, ouch, I wouldn't do that to my caravan, because come on, this is plywood, plastic. This is not solid enough to be exposed to such high pressure. And to jet your van with water under high pressure, I wouldn't do that. Would you? Would you do that? Damian, thank you. It was lovely to chat a bit with you guys. You look really vibrant. Thank you so much. It must be the color of my t-shirt and daffodils. And I hope it stays that way for the rest of the upcoming week. Bye. Thank you, Damian. Have a good evening. Graham, have they stopped the van lifers staying at Woolacombe yet? We've been to Wulakum a few days ago, and it was right before the parking charges were about to return, because I think they are back on 15th of March. I haven't seen any campers there, but I haven't followed the story. So we were there a few days ago. We haven't seen any campers. Mark, you should buy new. Too much devaluing. The video family. Camping in a tent can be good, even in January, as long as you have a wood stove and a pile of dry wood. Comes near the comfort of a caravan. That's a good point. And Keep It Real agrees. And you are in a tent right now, aren't you? We were talking about it the other day. Me and Mark spent only one night in a tent together, camping in a tent many years ago. But I have to stress that it was in May in Poland. We didn't have electric hookup. We had a tiny tent and we just didn't have enough space. And it was cold. So after one night in a tent, we moved to a room with a bathroom and heating. Right, guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your comments, for your messages. We haven't filmed much this week. Oh no, we filmed pitching up the awning. So thank you very much for your comments under the last video when we were towing the caravan. That's not gonna happen again, hopefully in at least a year. So this was a rare opportunity to film ourselves hitching the van, and some of you know there was a hiccup, and Graham, thank you for your tip. I think we will get the tool you mentioned. So thank you so much for coming today. Thank you for watching our videos, for supporting the channel, and please feel free to ask us questions, and comment the videos, because those comments are really, really useful. And of course, all the likes help us a lot. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do, because most of the people who enjoy watching our videos, sadly, they don't subscribe to the channel, and it's such a waste, because A, the subscription is free. You will not be charged anything for subscribing to Freedom Seekers, and B, if you get your notifications set correctly, you will get a message from YouTube each time we release a new video, or if we are about to go live. So if you are a subscriber, you will not miss on any new content. So the way YouTube works is that because there are so many videos and so many channels, you really have to be on it to get a message each time we release the video, and you have to subscribe and press the bell, hit the bell, and set your notifications right, because what happens if you don't, we will lose touch with each other. YouTube will stop suggesting our videos, and you will forget about us, and you will not know what we are up to. And we will be up to quite a lot, because we have more work on site with prep this week coming. We still have to organize the awning. We have the awning, but the setting up is still happening, and very soon we will be starting the new season as campsite wardens here in North Devon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss on the new and exciting content. Thank you so much. And yeah, we do a live stream every Sunday evening. It's 6 p.m. Now at the moment it's 6 p.m. the UK time, and if we need to adjust the time when we start working again, we will let you know. We'll definitely let you know ahead. Thank you so much, guys, for today, and have a lovely week, and see you soon. Bye bye.